How's it going, everybody? Mike here. This is Merch by Amazon October sales review. Okay, I'm always trying to figure out what to say with the intro, but that's what it is. October sales, Merch by Amazon. Let's get into it. Uh, this is interesting. I'm going to talk about this in a second and what happened over the last couple of days, but let's get into the monthly review. Right off the bat, last month, October, 90 sales, 8 returns, so total sales $1,628 for the total royalties of $285.55. This is just the U.S. market. We'll get into the total overall in a second. So what's sold? So for the second month in a row, standard t-shirts have actually taken over, well, now tied as my number one seller. It used to be Pop Sockets for a while, a very, very long time. But something has happened over the last couple of months, and Pop Sockets haven't been selling as much. And now, there's a couple of questions flying through my mind, and I'm thinking, is it just that, my designs are either out there now too much, or they're just not that interesting, and what happened to the best sellers? Or is it that it was one of those trendy items? Maybe. I don't actually know. I don't think that Amazon would actually do something like that, because I'm pretty sure they pumped a lot of money into this research before they selected Pop Sockets. But is it the next fidget spinner, or whatever the case is? Anyways, and then everything else, a few shirts here and there, as you can see, 3 sweatshirts, and that's rare, but I mean, it is getting colder, so people are probably looking for sweatshirts. Anyways, let's see what else we got. So previous month, this would be, again, October 2020, and this is what I was talking about, 102 sales, 90 of those were in the States, 4 UK, 6 Germany, and then we have, Italy and Spain, 1 each, which is actually, I can't complain about that, because I am using Google Translate for all these other marketplaces, so I don't even know if the translations are completely accurate or sound natural, but it doesn't matter. And then I don't have that many items up for sale in these different marketplaces, so the fact that I'm actually getting a few sales is pretty good. I actually let me just look this up. I'm looking away just for a second. So I got a membership with Merch Titans Automation, which I'm going to start using this month to upload pretty large amounts of new designs that I actually want to upload, because I've decided, and let me go back to this screen so I'll show you. Right now I'm at a tier 8,000. I have about 7,500 products live, but look at this number, and I know that this isn't actually completely accurate, but I would say that it's pretty close. So I have thousands of items that have actually never sold but are currently live. And a lot of those, because of Amazon's policy to leave items up for a year without a sale. So a lot of those, I'm assuming, have probably been up, for almost a year, because I have never not actually listed products. So I'm assuming there has to be hundreds or thousands that have been up, let's say 9, 10, 11 months without any sales. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because of the ability to upload many products through Merch Titans, that I'm going to take advantage of that. Anyways, in addition to that, this is kind of a side comment or whatever, but in addition to starting to use it for Merch by Amazon, I'm going to start pushing products to Redbubble, Society6, Teespring, and all those other sites that are actually supported by this, I don't know what you want to call it, platform. through their automation integration. So anyways, I just think it's a good idea. So we'll see how that goes. I just got the membership, so I'm going to start working, like I said, in a couple days. Okay, so let's just quickly look at that, and then we'll talk about this number. And I actually want to do this, probably put a video out over the next couple of days every day to keep track of this. So let's see what happened. So previous month, and I'm just talking about the US, 90 sales. So for the whole month, that actually, let's look at this one more time. That means that my sales have decreased pretty significantly from September to October. So I'm down, what is that, 32 shirts or items in 1 month. And you usually want to see the trend going up, especially in Q4 when you're getting close to New Year's and holiday shopping. So anyways, 90 sales, and then this happens 3 days ago. So what happened 3 days ago? US election. And one of the items takes off, as you can see here. First sold 11 days. Again, it's not that specific item, but majority of sales would be that one item. Then yesterday, 12 sales, and now we're up to 24. And as you can see here, incomplete day. The day is not over. So this might go up. So what has happened? Again, of course, the product is completely political. And it has been up for months. So I knew about the US election, of course. And I knew that there were a lot of emotions tied to what's going to happen. So I was putting out products over the last couple of months that were, anti Democrats, anti-GOP, anti-Trump, anti-Biden. I went through the whole list of names, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders. I spent a lot of time pumping out products that were related to the election. And of course, I think everybody does this because, you're preparing for Christmas, then you're preparing for Valentine's Day. So, whatever your method of madness is, that's what I was doing. But now that it's actually been 5-6 months, or maybe less, let's say with maybe 3 months, it started to take off. Now, I actually don't know what's going to happen, if the sales are going to continue going up, if they're going to stay the same, or if this is just like a 3-day blitz and I won't sell any more of these t-shirts. And that's why I want to kind of keep track of this and keep you guys up to date, because when one of my other products, one of the previous bestsellers, took off last year, it went from, I think, 3 sales a month to something like 300, or maybe between 250 and 300. I can't remember the exact number that month. So I'm curious if something similar is going to happen. And that is, as you can see here, this stands out because this is pretty much, what would that be? More than a third of royalties of the last month's total in one day. So to me, that's interesting. I want to see where this is going to go, if I can hit any more 20 plus days or even 10 plus days, because as you can see here, the previous sales I was doing 3, 2, and then this happened. So anyways, I'm going to keep track of that. I'm going to keep you guys posted. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What's going on with you? Are you actually preparing for Q4? What are your sales like? Because if I didn't have these 3 days, I would actually be very worried. Because what is this? What's going on? But anyways, let's see what happens, and we'll go from there. As always, thanks for watching.